Okay, we're back with some more NBA action. Yesterday we were 1-1 on our plays. For this play right here, we're on a total line, and we're going to take the under with the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies. And I know it's tempting to take the over there, especially with Steph Curry being on fire and Golden State looking like they've just been lights out. But let's take a step back and let's look at the matchups here. They're playing Memphis. The last 6 times they played Memphis, those postseason games, it went over this total today of 201 just once. So Memphis is a good team. They have their core guys back. They know how to play Golden State. And I think they're going to play them tough defensively. I think Golden State's going to play tough defensively as well. And I don't think we're going to see that same track meet as we've seen with Golden State against New Orleans twice with head coach Alvin Gentry, who loves to just try and run up and down the floor. Just look at that last game. And then the Rockets, where Golden State, scored quite a bit. But Houston's playing terribly right now. So I look for Memphis to come in and play a great game. They've been, so far this year. But I think they're ready to lock in against a really good Golden State team. They're going to have to, or they're going to get run off the floor. So I like for under this total here of 201. I think we're going to be looking at something more towards the mid 190s to low 190s as a final in this one. Let's go ahead. Let's start breaking this down more. Let's talk about the Grizzlies. They come in offensively averaging 96.3 points per game, shooting 42.6% from the field and 32.7% from distance. And they got Randolph and Gasol, and I think Conley does a nice job at the point. He's going to have his hands full with Steph Curry, that's for sure. They might have to switch matchups on that because Curry, he might just light him up. So it's going to be interesting how they rotate their guys around on defense. And it's almost like you have to double team Curry right now, but that's going to leave other guys open. Like Thompson, he's due for probably a breakout game as well. So Memphis has their hands full. Defensively, on the year, they're allowing 100 points per game, 48.1% shooting from the field, and 38.9% shooting from distance. And allowing almost 50% shooting from the field, that's not Memphis. They're much better than that. They're one of the better defensive teams in the league, and they'll get to being back to one of the better defensive teams. It's just way too early in the season. And I look for them to have a really good night tonight, even against a really good Golden State team. I think Memphis is going to play a really good game. Let's talk about the Golden State Warriors. The Stephen Curry Warriors, if you will. I don't know. He's just been awesome. Offensively, they're averaging 119 points per game, shooting 47.6% shooting from the field and 40.7% from beyond the arc. Again, one of the best offensive teams in the league. They're also one of the best defensive teams in the league statistically last year, and I look for them to get back to that foundation tonight at home. They're not going to be taking Memphis lightly, that's for sure, because this is a good Memphis Grizzlies team. I think Golden State has just simply overmatched their first 2 opponents in New Orleans and Houston. I don't think that's going to be the case tonight. Look for the Grizzlies to hang in a little bit better than people think to get under this total. Let's go ahead and talk about it defensively. The Warriors, on the year, they're allowing 102.3 points per game, 41.9% shooting from the field, and 30.2% shooting from beyond the arc. So basically, it's going to come down to who controls the pace. Right now, Golden State, they've gone up and down the floor. They're one of the top teams in the league in field goals attempted per game. But I think Memphis, their forte is they're going to slow it down. They're going to grind it out. They're not going to run with Golden State. They're going to do what works for them. They're going to work in the paint with Gasol and Randolph. I think they're going to do their best to go ahead and slow down a really good Golden State Warriors offense. I like under the total here. I think 201 is just a bit high for this game. Per averages, last year they really didn't go over this total. I think they went over this total twice in their, 8 matchups overall, but mostly they did not get over 200 points. So I look for that again tonight. Should be a really good game in Golden State, at home, the Warriors home court. So should be a lot of fun. Wish you guys luck on your plays of the day.